the first opportunity, and Price just loses his net. Watch Price. Waits, and then all of a sudden Wayne Simmons with great patience thinks he's going to shoot it, and Carey Price never moves, and Wayne Simmons has a wide open net.
They talk about Wayne Gretzky's office behind the opposition who's coaching Wayne Simmons. That was Wayne Simmons' office right in the slot.
Marchand brings it ahead. Ryan McDonough is back. Marchand drifting with it now. Has Matthews, but holds and shot one that was shrugged away by Bobrovsky. Ovechkin. That one trickled around. Battled for there, and Marchand will take it. Fed back to Shea Weber, and right on goal, it's shanked to the glass. Then Matthews. Fed one in front, but that's off the stick of Bobrovsky, and kicked back down by Crosby. Coming out to foist it away was Price. Regathered by Ovechkin. Led across now from McDonough. Waits, got it to Crosby, and the shot ricocheted wide. Long toss ahead, it's Austin Matthews alone on Bobrovsky. Outfaked himself on that one.
I think he was passing to himself there, Doc. He was waiting to get some fresh guys on the ice. Oh, one too many stick handles there by the outstanding young forward of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
4 goals in his first ever game. This brought back in now by Trocheck, and a save by Bobrovsky, and another save by Bobrovsky. And then it is controlled by Kucherov, led back along to his teammate in Tampa Bay, Victor Hedman. Dropped it on now for the take by Trocheck. Then back to Kucherov. Side of the net, waving at that is Trocheck, and he's able to settle it down enough for Kucherov again. It is Hedman. He scores! Victor Hedman. The game is tied at 2.
Oh wow, Victor Hedman got a goal. Impressive. You know, it's back to a tie game. Wow.
Liam, Keith, and Mike were talking about Victor Hedman and the way he can influence a game with his size, skating ability, and his hand skills. Here's a display of his hand skills. That is phenomenal from Victor Hedman.
If you are to take the net worths of hockey players, unlike the ones that were standing on the ice with gray at the temples and some balding at the start of the game, there would be at least 2 commas in. But even they, as this is nicely played by Bobrovsky, notice a check that's got a comma in it and some large numbers. And that was the money that Brad Marchand was referring to. $1 million divided, a dozen or so ways if you count the code. Along with this now comes Hall, led over for Seth Jones, and this one tapped back ahead. Carried back in again, it is Opozo across, and the shot by Carlson is in.
Oh wow, that goes in. Impressive.
Boy, not an easy reception by Erik Karlsson of the Ottawa Senators. Kyle Opozo with the pass, and Karlsson's able to find that puck just off the inside skate and beat Bobrovsky to the short side.
The no-look pass freezes Bobrovsky just enough so Karlsson can make that difficult reception and put it to the back of the net. What slickness.
Shea Weber on the opening face-off with Crosby. That's interesting, and he goes to the front of the net. It's tapped on back to Marchand. 3-2, the Atlantic. Pass misfires. Who's going to get there? Ovechkin is after it. Pokes it along. Has it. Slams on the brakes. Drifts and drops it onto Crosby. Right back for Ovechkin. Cut by Marchand. Leaned down enough by Ovechkin that the puck's up for grabs.
That's happened before, just not in an all-star game. Those 2 guys choose not to like one another.
Got a little rise out of the crowd here with that contact.
Oh, nice move by Crosby, and that went off the tip of the glove of Price in the glass. McDonough's pass was cut, battled for by Crosby, but carried up by Matthews and connected on to Marchand. Marchand back, Weber, the shot, getting a piece of it was Bobrovsky, and it's out of play. Inside the glass, brought to you by Liberty Mutual, here's Pierre.
Well, thanks a lot, Doc. We want to celebrate skill here at the All-Star Weekend. Let's start with Alexander Ovechkin back in 2006 against the then Phoenix Coyotes. You talk about spectacular that was. And then Sidney Crosby this year against Tampa Bay. Almost copying what Ovechkin was able to do. Pretty good skill from both of them.
When you figure it's spontaneous and not plotted out,
Yeah, a little pool cue action there from Sid the Kid.
Cam Atkinson up with this. What school, Pierre?
What's up, Doc?
What school, Cam Atkinson?
Boston College.
I think you mentioned it. Okay. Or that school earlier. Short side try there by Tavares.
I don't want to sell John Gardner short. He went to Avon Old Farms as well. In Connecticut before he went to Boston.
Oh, a giveaway, and Atkinson was shut down, and a rebound is smashed in.
Goal!
Tie.
Tie game for the Metropolitan Division All-Stars.
Like a game of pinball down there. Every time the puck would go back towards the blue paint. Off of Carey Price. The Metro were in the right spot. Atkinson and Tavares cash in.
Cam Atkinson in this game because of the injury to Evgeny Malkin, and you see the slickness of Atkinson and the finishing ability of John Tavares. Boy, Tavares has really started to heat up for the Islanders, hasn't he, Doc and Eddie?
It has been a remarkable display by him throughout his Islander career. Pass all the way and production. This goes back in and Carlson will retreat to play. And a long pass is flagged down by Nielsen, looks on a cross, has a Pozo, gives it to him. Then Nielsen to the front, can't get it through to a Pozo. Watching that carefully and making the play back along Taylor Hall. It's Simmons. He's got a man up the wing. Seth Jones threw it in front, and Jones had a wave at it and carried an extra stick with him that's now held by the referee. Back the other way, it's Carlson. Fires, and a save made by Bobrovsky, and he shoves on through to Simmons. That was your major league mid-February slap shot, wasn't it? Here's Hall throwing it back along to Simmons. Shuffled on now to Hall. Hall fed it on through, and it's Jones, and had to get out of the way to make that play because of the reach of Price.
In a hurry.
And we are halfway. 3-3, first half over. Goaltender changes will be taking place. Tuukka Rask, Braden Holtby will enter this. Wayne Simmons, 3 years in Los Angeles, congratulated by Gretzky, because he's got 2 of his team's 3.